You'll never guess what just happened to me. I just done this damn video. I forgot to turn the damn mic on, bro, so here I am, gonna do it again, extra energy tonight. Oh my goodness, we gotta break this down again. I'm gonna explain why silence is the best revenge on the narcs. So basically, we got some good stuff going on here, and I hope you guys can see all this. Hope so, as we get into it. So, the number one thing as to why silence is by far the best revenge of the narcs is simply because it makes them feel abandoned. That's what you want. You don't want them to feel at home. Would you really want these individuals, would you want to make them feel like they're at home? No. They done it to you. They had no problem doing it to you. They had no problem abandoning you. Did they? So this is how you're going to come back and make them feel, because they did it to you. Yeah. This is one reason why silence is the greatest revenge, and it always will be on these narcs. Because they be doing this stuff to you, bro. You're basically letting them know, I don't want you in my life. That's basically what you're letting them know. So, going to number 2, it also makes them feel unwanted. So silence is going to make these filthy animals feel unwanted. Another one, you don't want to make them feel like they belong. You don't want to make them feel like they're wanted. You don't even want them thinking that you want them at all. That's what you want them thinking. Not that you want them, because guess what? If you give them any telltale signs that you want them, they're going to keep coming at you. They're going to keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. You have to completely silence them. It is the best move to make. If you cannot get rid of them, they will make your life a living hell. They will cause you serious problems. They will make you feel not as great as you can feel. They try their best to get in your head. That's what they do. Because they're evil, they're cunning, they're manipulative, and they want to do these things. They want to live rent-free in your head, and they're the most psychotic, craziest individuals. I'm not talking about people who might just do a negative thing to you here and there. I'm talking about full-blown narcs. They are completely lunatic. They are lunatics. They do think that they don't even understand how toxic they are sometimes. They will go to extreme lengths just to get in your head. And I'm talking extreme lengths. Like it's completely ridiculous. And this puts us on to number 3. I've already marked these things, bro. I've already touched up the board and everything, because I already did this video and it erased, and it's still bothering me right now. But anyways, the third sign as to why silence is the best revenge on the narcs is because it also makes them feel rejected, which goes into this one right here. Feeling unwanted, it makes them feel rejected. You make them feel like they just have no place anywhere even close to you or beside you, and that is what you want ultimately. You don't want them thinking, bro, I'm telling you, you don't want them thinking they even have a chance. Like, not even a chance. Your chance is over. What we had in the past is done, because you exposed yourself. Once you see a certain thing in these individuals, bro, you're not going to want to ever answer them again. You're never going to want to reply to them again. They're probably going to chase you down on all platforms because they want you to see their name. They'll go to this platform. They'll go to that platform. They'll spam email you. They'll use somebody else's number to try to get in contact with you. They are lunatics. It's like, bro, these full-blown ones, they can't even take the hint that you don't want to see them, speak to them, or nothing no more. And I haven't myself personally dealt with a whole lot of full-blown narcs, but I've come across a few in my life. And they are completely insane. And the best thing you can do is silence them, ghost them, just stonewall. Like they're right there, but it's like stonewall. They're right here talking, chirping. And you're just standing there, just unaffected, unfazed. Don't let them get to you. Don't let any of the words they say get to you. Don't let a single thing they do ever get to you, because if they can do that, they have power over you. You can't let that happen. And this goes on to number 4. Another reason as to why silence is the best revenge on the narcs is simply because they lose power and control to manipulate you. Before they could do that, before they could text you up certain things, you would fall into it, you would believe them, and now it's just not that way at all, because their mask slipped. You saw who they was, you saw who they are. Their manipulation tactics they do on you is over. They're not team players. And that's what it has to be. Life is about team playing, having team players by your side. You benefit them, they benefit you. You scratch their backs, they scratch yours. And not literally, but maybe. Maybe if it's your girl. But that's how that's how it should go. It's not about, because bro, a lot of people want to come around when it benefits them and make it seem like, oh, there's no harm in this. But there is harm in that when you just want to come around when it benefits you and it doesn't benefit anybody else but you. You're off somewhere else. But then when it benefits you, you come back. You want some, it's because you want some. It's because you want a favor. These are toxic individuals. They don't even see through their own BS, because that's how they live their lives. That's what they do. Because they have nothing to offer. And sometimes they do, but they don't want to give it up. They don't want to give it up. So they're going to take. They're going all over, across the places, bro, and they're taking from everybody, and they're never giving. They're never giving anything. They're only receiving, manipulating. So when you silence these individuals, when you go ghost, it's not even that you hate them. You just want nothing to do with them. I'm good. When you see who they are, I'm good. And leave it at that. And these individuals might, like I said, they might go crazy. They might try to get in contact with you. They might try to message you on multiple different numbers. They're going crazy over you because you have something. You have value. They don't do this to valueless people. They do this to people that bring value to them. And they're going to try to hunt them down. And you know what you have to do? You have to silence them. If you put up a healthy boundary, if you tell them how it is and what they're doing wrong, oh, you're the toxic one. You're the narcissist. You're just trying to do this and this and this to me. They don't understand their own bullshit. In fact, they do. They just don't care. So silence these silence them. Don't do nothing with them. Nothing. I don't care if it's a past friend. I don't care if it's a past relationship partner. I don't care if it's a family member trying to come back to get some money out of you. I don't care what it is. You have to stonewall these individuals, bro. Once you know what you're dealing with, you have to make the right moves. And the right move is silence. And this goes on to number 5. Another reason as to why silence is the best revenge is because it makes them feel unimportant. Good. Make them feel unimportant. Because guess what? At one point in time, when we used to think they were a certain somebody that we respected, we thought, that we loved and cared about and cherished, we thought, we no longer put them under any importance, under any significance. We are done with these individuals, bro. We're done with them. And you know what they're going to end up like? Like the homeless guy on the side of the road with nothing. Because they bring a whole lot of nothing to your life. And the best thing you can do is silence these brats. Silence them. Because it's what they are. And just talking about it, bro, it brings you back in time. It makes you think of certain situations that has happened to yourself before, doesn't it? Or if it's currently happening. I'm so switched on today, it's hard for things to happen to me now. It's very difficult because I don't even put myself in those positions. I don't even give people the position to be able to do that to me in the first place. There's still a few crazies out there chasing me down and stuff, but it's block, 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 block. Silence. Because they're trying to get in your head. They're trying to drive you nuts. And one of the better moves you can make is to make them feel unimportant, because eventually they're going to take the hint. It might take them a while. Sometimes it takes them a while to clue in. Okay, this person don't want it with me no more. Yeah, I don't want it with you no more. A lot of you filthy animals out there, I don't want to no more. Because I know what you is. And I don't want nothing to do with you. Because you was crazy. And this goes on to number 6. The reason why silence is the greatest revenge, the best revenge, the best move you can make, is because it shows you can live indifferent, and they hate that you can't control, they hate that you can't be controlled. They hate they can't control you. That's what they hate. Because they want to make you a puppet of theirs. I was about to say, they want you to be down on their level. They don't even want you on their level. They want you below them. Regardless of who you are, they're going to put you below them. That's what they're going to do. Regardless if you're above them, in whatever it might be. They're going to act and behave as if they're better than you, as if they have more significance than you, even if you have more than them. They're going to put you below them, and they're going to try to use you like you're stupid. So this one is huge, guys. Whenever you silence these individuals, it shows them. It shows that you can live indifferent, and they hate that they can't control it. And yeah, it's pretty serious. We can have some laughs at it now, hee hee ha ha, but it's an amazing feeling. Because, bro, you can only get fooled so many times. And it's going to anger you. When they get you in that moment, bro, it's going to anger you. But now, you see it coming before it even happens. A lot of females be coming to me, bro. I see things happening before they even happen. Certain friends, the way they reach out, I can tell their intentions before they even display what they want. I already know what you're trying to do. I've seen it before. You guys know exactly what I'm saying about this. This is your intuition rising in life. Because when we were young, there's only so much you can know. You only have you only have so much experience. There's only so many things you've ever seen. And with age comes wisdom. We've been through it. We've been through a lot. We've seen a lot of things. Thank God we have. Because it makes you better. And that's why YouTube is also an amazing platform, because we can share our experiences. We can come together. There's so many of us that relate to one another. We've been through the same similar stuff. It's amazing. Without it, bro, we would all not even be close to how good we've become today. There's no doubt about it. Imagine if we only had, and we can only see things from where we're at. No information, no internet, no nothing. It would not be good. It wouldn't be as good as it is. We'll say that. But yeah, man. When you show these individuals that you can live indifferent, that you have your own life, your own power, your own stuff going on, it's going to be very hard for them to get at you. So they're going to go after other people who are weaker. There's not many people who want to try to mess around me today, bro. Not many people at all, because they know this guy is it. Because he's built himself into who he is today. We're not even going to try. We're not even going to reach out. We would love to. We would love to be able to use him, but we can't. And that's good, because silence is your greatest asset against the narcs. You know what they say about your haters? Success is the best revenge. When it comes to the narcs, silence is the best revenge. Stonewall. That's how serious this is. You stonewall. That's it. And the last and final one. Number 7. The last reason as to why. Revenge. Silence is the greatest revenge. Is because it shows you have more self-respect and dignity than they have. Yeah, it's an amazing thing, right? You actually have morals. You actually have dignity. You actually have standards. You have values. It's quite amazing. When it comes to these narcs, they don't have any of these things. They don't have any of these things. You have them, they don't. And it's like, this is how you have to talk to these individuals. Sometimes you have to put fear into these individuals. You have to show them, don't ever be like that again. Ever. Sometimes you have to. You're either going to silence them or stick it to them. You have to show them you're not to be with. That's what you have to show these individuals, bro. Most of the time, silence is the best answer to every solution when it comes to the narcs. Sometimes, if you're forced to be around them more than you would like to be, sometimes you have to stick it to them. You have to stand up to them. You have to tell them how it is. You have to exploit them. You have to do a lot of things. The last thing you want to do is back down. The last thing you want to do is allow them to have any ounce of power over you whatsoever. You have to make it clear they ain't got shit on you. You have to make it clear. Go off and do it to somebody else, buddy, because you're not doing it to me. You're not doing it to me. Go off, do it to somebody else. You're not doing it here. So whether you have to stick to them, whether you have to silence them, because sometimes it's as easy as doing that. It's as easy. You could block them on everything. You could do whatever you want. You could do whatever you want to do. It might be a little harder if they come from the same place you come from, if you go to certain places that they go to, same gyms. I've been in this situation once. It didn't last too long, but it was awkward for a while. And they have a strange way of making you out to be the bad person. And that's other crazy things that come into play sometimes, but that's a whole other topic. And it's really annoying. And sometimes, bro, like, they can upset you and they can make you look like the bad person. We're just kind of heated in the way we are because of what you've done. It's a serious matter. You're not doing it. You're not having that power. You're not having that leverage over me. You're not having it. You have to know that, and you have to know it deeply. You have to know that I am abandoning you. You have to know that. You have to know that I'm making you feel unwanted. You have to know I'm rejecting you. You have to know that you have no power over me. You cannot control or manipulate me either. And guess what else you have to know? That you're unimportant. And guess what else? I can live indifferent to your ass. And, yeah, you hate it. And you know what else? I'm going to prove to you that I have more self-respect and dignity than you have. In the end, you feel every ounce of what you're doing. You feel like the piece of shit that you are. And that's what's important. Because guess what? They try to drive us nuts. They try to play so many games. And it's all going to come back on them, bro. Thank God. So folks, silence is the best revenge on these nerds. And here's the second take of this video because I did it once. And here it is again.